Everyone. Today we're covering Giorgio Petrosyan, elite striker. One of the best strikers in the world, no doubt. So he's got 105 matches. 105 wins, 3 losses, and 2 of those losses, I believe, one he was drugged and one was rigged. He lost against Superbon not too long ago. And that's the fight we're going to cover today. We're going to do another video, a bit more on his, on just him and his highlights, because he is a legend. But we want to see what happened, So let's have a look.
In Los Angeles, Bryn Foster in Sydney, all tuning in to see the doctor.
The doctor.
Superbon. Many people believe he can defeat Petrosyan, which no one has done yet in one Super Series. No one's even come close to it.
So yeah, you've got to think, out of all the fighters and all the strikers in one championship, this guy is kind of like, basically regarded as the best, if not one of the best. He's definitely in the top 3-5, I believe.
Watch out for the rear leg round kicks on Superbon. Look out for the hands and the gentle movements and the framing of the arms of Giorgio Petrosyan.
You can see how Superbon's taking these slight little steps back, and he's loading up that heavy right leg. And it's been kind of the only strike we've seen thrown so far. Yep. There's Petrosyan looking for that lead right hook. It's a hammer of a hook.
Petrosyan uppercut to a straight left hand. Well thrown there by the Italian. Superbon tries to back him off. Petrosyan a 39% knockout ratio, 23% for Superbon. Very similar in the experience stakes. 104 wins Petrosyan, 111 for Superbon.
So, did you hear that? Superbon, has had 111, well, more than that, but he's had 111 wins, so, and obviously it's been in Muay Thai against other, tough Muay Thai fighters, because both legends. We'll have to do a video on Superbon.
Superbon has done most of his career under Muay Thai rules. Double forearms guard and a counter low kick there from Giorgio. Uppercut.
You can see the battle of range starting to play out. Petrosyan's trying to push forward to throw those hands, close that distance, and Superbon's doing a good job of keeping the kicking distance so he can let go of that right kick.
Superbon's thinking about the meet and greet knee when they're in close. Counters the back leg kick. Giorgio's going to be careful dropping that left hand when he goes to the back leg.
I don't want to state the obvious, but if you were in this match, or me, there is no room for error. When you're fighting this elite, any tiny bit of error, they jump on and maximise, to their advantage.
Nice knee threaded in there from Superbon.
Okay. Punch on the exit there. Referee warned him slightly about it. Petrosyan seems very covered up, very tight guard. Marching forward, trying to find that rhythm. His volume's a little bit lower in this first round. I think it's because we've got 5 rounds, so there's a lot of time to work.
He's going to feel out Superbon, see what the Thai has to offer, see what Superbon does well, but more particularly, try and get a sense of what Superbon is lacking inside the circle. Open hook there off the right hand from Petrosyan.
A lot of linear movement coming from Petrosyan too, just forward and back. Hasn't really started to create a lot of the angles. But I think that's because of the right leg weapon of Superbon. That's all he's really thrown.
Both men blocking each other's round kicks. Into the second round of 5 for the inaugural featherweight championship of the world. Petrosyan trying to force Superbon back to the outside. Look for a low
What? Did you see how quick that was? Petrosyan captures Superbon's leg, goes for the sweep. Superbon immediately jumps. That is impressive. Watch this. Boom.
For the inaugural featherweight championship of the world. Petrosyan trying to force Superbon back to the outside. Look for a low sweep.
So quick.
Instructions in tie from Olivier Coste. Oh, good night, Henry!
Oh, wow. This kick, this knocked him out for a long time as well. Like, apparently, like, you know, it was.
I have heard from a roundhouse in a very long time. Look at that on the combination.
Oh, straight on the jaw.
The cross legs. Look at Petrosyan's cross legs. He's out before he hits the canvas. He is out.
Oh, trying to evade, trying to lean back. I want to see that whole combination again. Look at Superbon. He knew that was it. Look at this. Throws a body kick, a left hook, and then fall. Look at him. He knew it. He knew that was it. Superbon celebration.
Mitch, I said in the first round, Giorgio was dropping
So, like,
his left hand.
He's never really been beaten. So he blocks, punches,
That's history in the making. Oh my goodness.
and then he goes, oh, nice. He just straight up with a leg kick instead of a. So he's got more of a reach. He's. I think. If you look at that move, I think Petrosyan's thinking he's coming back with a right cross. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what it looks like. But he comes up with the roundhouse kick, and obviously it's got longer length. Right.
That's history in the making. Oh my goodness. Let's go to Dom. Wow.
Ah, he's like that fist. That fist is kind of, well, it's so quick anyway. But like, it's if you his head's, he's yeah, it's kind of, it's so quick. Look, boom.
Wow.
Good night. And you know how much power those kicks can generate. They can generate, like, I believe it's like, don't quote me on this, but I believe what Francis Ngannou can punch out is like 31 miles an hour, something like that. It's basically equivalent of like holding a sledgehammer above your head and slamming it down the floor. Now, a kick, I think Joe Rogan holds the kick power record, and I think that's 135. You know what I mean? So, miles an hour. So basically, he's even more powerful than the thing, and that's just gone straight to his jaw, rattled his brain, which as soon as your brain is rattled in the skull, it leads to KO. You know, so. Yeah. So, and apparently this knocked him out for quite a long time. So hopefully he's all right. But yeah, wow. Good night. Wow. He is completely lit. His eyes open.
Just, I glanced down at circle side, and the officials and the cameramen and the crew, there are just still shocked looks here. As the reign of gold begins for Superbon, and Mitch is grinning like he's just won a Mario Lopez lookalike.
Wow. So, I think we need a video on Superbon. What do you think?